Hello, sports fans. Welcome to the Oklahoma Sports Report. I'm Rick Heath, and with me today, Alan Hagar, GM of the Trails Golf Club. And we are at the beautiful Trails today. As you can see in the background, Trails Golf Club, wonderful course here in Norman. Alan, thank you so much for letting us come in.
Thank you, Rick. Thanks for having me on.
Hey, the Trails looks in great shape. I mean, spring has come and summer is almost beginning,
Right.
And it looks great.
Right. It's just took heat. You can look at at least my yard. It's still behind us, but unusual start to the summer heat. But it's here. Bermuda growing weather. Our bent grass greens are really good right now. So.
Well, and all that wonderful rain, that we got.
And hopefully it keeps coming.
Yes,
it's going to shut off here before long.
We just went all through June, maybe.
Yes.
All through June.
Yeah.
But it's in great shape. Played it Sunday and had a wonderful time and as well. And lots of good things happening here at the Trails. You've got wonderful amenities. I mean, you've got a great golf course. You got a great membership. You're encouraging new members. Let's talk about the amenities. I mean, right now, the course is in great shape, but there's lots of other things to do with the Trails also.
There is, and one thing I got to mention is staff. I mean, we've got a great staff, and I think if that's an amenity. A lot of clubs don't have that, or courses. I've been here a good number of years, thankfully, and I've got great staff that where we can get to know our members, and members know our staff, and then of course you mentioned the physical amenities of the clubhouse and remodeled there a couple years ago. Dining, food service is fantastic, and the golf course just keeps getting better literally every day.
And it's getting better. It's going to continue all the way through. One of the things that I've enjoyed personally is I love the pool.
Oh yeah,
me and the kids.
Yeah,
the kids and I get to go down there and jump in that pool, and I love it.
Nice oasis.
So the pool's open and inviting, and lots of reasons to go, hang out at the pool and after playing golf or before.
I was just going to say, a lot of our families will do that, or mom and dad will be out playing, or dad, and then the kids and mom are at the pool, and then they can all go down and enjoy it, or kids can just hang out here all day.
Well,
swim, play golf,
and
play
that's
golf.
The thing I love about the Trails for the kids, okay? Besides the great junior program that we'll talk about in a minute. But if you're out there, folks, and you're looking for a place to join and play golf and have your kids learn how to play golf and have a great place to have, for your family, the Trails is a way to do it. You can bring your children down here, and they can get in the pool. They can have food brought to them. They have a wonderful lifeguard system. Everything's completely safe and a great environment. They can go play golf, come back, have lunch, swim all afternoon. You come back and pick them up. It's a great thing for the families.
Yeah, I always tell people it's like a small town atmosphere. Everybody's going to watch out for each other, so it's safe. We're going to keep the kids doing what they're supposed to do, and adults too. So it's a fun place to come to work every day. And
this is your office.
It is.
Behind us is
a good
your
view.
office.
I don't get to use it very much, but it's a great view.
Of all the people that get to come play, I'm blessed. To play least than anybody else. Right. The members get to play a lot more than you do, but it's a great atmosphere to be a part of. And we'll talk more about the Trails Golf Club right after this. And welcome back, Oklahoma Sports Report. I'm Rick Heath. With me, Alan Hagar, GM of the Trails Golf Club here in Norman. Alan, we've talked amenities, we've talked the golf course a little bit, but let's talk about membership. You're always encouraging new members to come in and be a part of this wonderful golf course and wonderful community.
Yeah, well, our Zane Alexander, our membership director, does a fantastic job. We probably won't always be, because we're about 30 away from being capacity with the club. So again, Zane's,
that's a great thing to be.
It is. We're very thankful and blessed, and obviously it's the product out here that Terry Durst, my superintendent, has for us to enjoy and our members to enjoy. But Zane does a great job with the membership department and
Well, Zane
marketing.
does a great job keeping the members informed.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
I
a
mean,
lot
of
of
all the
communication.
things that are going on, I love that communication. And I'm not saying it wasn't always that way, but it's certainly
It's
a renewed effort
Right.
with Zane
Yeah.
that he's coming out and communicating. I mean, if you want to know what's going on, all you have to do is grab your email, and I mean,
Right.
it keeps you up to date.
Right. Yeah, I feel like we send a lot of emails, and we do, but you know, that's how you stay connected, and you know, remind people. It's
Yeah.
more of a reminder. That's the feedback I get. Is like,
Yeah.
thanks for the reminder, and we can tell exactly when they're sent because the phone starts ringing or my emails start coming in. So it's successful. So it works.
Yeah, so you know, new members. I mean, you have a great product here to present them, especially for families. And so you know, if you're looking for a place to come and bring your family and play golf, and I mean, you got a championship course. You got a men's association that is very vibrant.
Yeah.
You've got a ladies association that's out here this morning
Right.
that's even more vibrant and more exciting. Plus a great junior program that we're going to talk about
And
here tonight.
couples golf. We have couples golf events, so we theme those now. So everyone's a different theme, so they can dress up. Sports, to music, and movies was this last Sunday. So have some fun doing that and win the prize for the best dressed and have some fun with it.
My couple, my wife and I might win the best dress
There you
because
go.
we're not going to win
Well,
the
you
golf.
get to win
but
something.
that's okay. That's okay.
Win a free drink.
Okay, so we'll talk new members, we'll talk current members. You got a lot of things going on with the Men's Golf Association. As you said, you have tournaments at least once or twice a month for them, for the ladies also. And then you've got a lot of other activities besides just for members. You got a lot of things happening here also.
Yeah, we do a lot of Monday outings. As a matter of fact, my Monday calendar's full for fundraisers for the community. We take pride in that we can support Norman with those fundraising events. But you know, for our members, like you mentioned, Rick, we have a very active MGA group, TLGA group. Our member guest is in October. So just, you know, a kind of a variety of different things, and some are not just golf. You know, some we do with our junior camp. We'll take them fishing over here at one of the ponds in the evening, and then have a cookout out here. So just, you know, it's kind of fun for the whole family, and that's what I strive for. My staff, I'm blessed to have a staff that doesn't allow me to think for them because I'm not very smart, I guess. So I always tell them they're smarter than me.
I always like to take a random sampling and go, okay, that's a great idea.
Yeah,
Let's use that.
Let's
that.
see if it works. So,
well, let's talk about your junior program because I know you're proud of the junior program. Speaking of staff, they do
Yeah.
a great job with the youngsters.
Yeah, Peyton Rowland and PK Hammond's my assistant. Lead that. Peyton's in charge of that. But we've got our 3 junior academies, 3-day junior academies. Just finished the first one last week. Have one next week, and then another one in July. Add to that PGA Junior League team and Ping Junior Interclub team for the older guys. So PGA Junior Leagues from 6 to 12, and then after the age out of that, we've got Ping Interclub. We traveled last week and have another match this week, kind of all through the summer. And these are 13 to 17-year-old juniors here at the club. Obviously, most are high school players, primarily Norman High guys here. So just a great group of men and ladies that are on each of those, and we take pride in that. It's not just golf, but we teach them how golf is like life. I mean, the honesty, the integrity. You know, there's more to it than the game. But remember, it is a game, and remember that, you know, how we want to act as individuals.
I think that's really important
we take
because,
great pride in that.
you know, golf has always been a gentleman's and ladies game,
Right.
but sometimes that kind of gets lost in the shuffle of who's going to win.
Yeah.
You know, and it's nice to step back and remind these young people that it's still a game for gentlemen and for ladies.
Right. Yeah, and we, you know, no doubt we want them to win, and we push that. It's fun to win and do that. But
Hold
it's
up
also,
that trophy's always
that's
nice.
right. But it's also fun to get compliments from my peers when our guys go and girls go and tell us how they acted, and they appreciated them coming in and saying thank you.
Well, you know, and that's,
It's
you know,
small
it's
things.
one of the things that I always appreciated with the trails is that they taught the youngsters golf etiquette.
Yeah.
You know, and that's always important to me, because when you're on the course, you're supposed to act a certain way, and it's reciprocal.
Sure.
Everybody treats each other with respect,
Right.
and I think that's one of the things about golf that I enjoy the most. Hey, we're going to talk U.S. Open here in just a minute. Oklahoma Sports Report will be right back. And welcome back. Oklahoma Sports Report, Rick Heath and Alan Hagar, General Manager and Head Pro here at the Trails Golf Club in Norman. A great facility to come out. If you haven't, now if they haven't tried it before, what do they need to do?
Yeah, just go to the trailsgolf.com, our website, and there's of course a contact tab up there, and you can see everything we've been talking about too with junior golf and all the tabs and amenities. So it is really a good website that'll kind of tell you exactly what we are before you come out and get a tour with Zane. So trailsgolf.com.
Yeah, get hold of Zane, the new membership director, and he'll give you a rundown and escort you around the course.
Yeah.
Might even get to go play a few holes.
Yeah.
Might even get to go play a few holes just to see what the Trails is like.
Exactly.
Hey, speaking of play a few holes, U.S. Open's coming up. It's at Pinehurst number 2, storied course. But right now, the entire golf world is focused on Scotty Scheffler, and for good reason.
Yeah.
He's won 5 times this year.
Like he wasn't human until last week. He made like a triple or something.
Yeah.
Saw passing through the shop.
Well,
like,
I mean,
finally.
if you look at his stats, he's number 1 in driving. He's number 1 in greens and regulation. He's number 1. The only thing he's not number 1 in, and the only thing that keeps him human, is he's not number 1 in putting.
Right.
If he was, he would be running away.
It's crazy. But yeah, he leads everything else, and that kind of keeps that putting.
Yeah, I mean, you see top 5 and all the other, and down here, 125th in putting.
It's unreal.
So I mean, it shows you that lots of things go into winning golf.
He can improve something.
Yeah,
he's got room for improvement still.
But the beauty of it is, Scotty Scheffler is going in as odds-on favorite. One of the highest favorites since Tiger.
Yeah.
And of course, that's because he's been on a roll. Hottest since Tiger.
No doubt.
You know, I mean, he's Tiger from 2000 to about 2008 or so was just unbelievable until he started getting hurt. And now Scotty Scheffler is not Tiger in any way, shape, or form, but his performance is giving him, giving people reminiscences of how Tiger dominated golf for a certain period of time. You know, and I like Scotty. I think he's a great ambassador for golf. Mm-hmm. But to be honest with you, I wouldn't mind somebody else winning the U.S. Open.
And so would the rest of the field.
Yeah, that's right. Hey,
can we not do it?
Yeah. So basically the question is who's this year's Wyndham Clark? Because Wyndham Clark came out of nowhere last year and won in California, and now they're at Pinehurst.
I don't know. I'd probably Hovland. Hovland or Homa are kind of my two that I think might be.
Well, I thought
there.
Victor Hovland was on a roll, and then he shoots a Rick Heath like 5 over on 1-9, and I'm just going, wait a minute, what happened here?
Yeah, he is kind of streaky, but if he can get it all firing,
I'm telling you, he's got a great game, and I kind of like Colin Morikawa.
Yeah,
I mean, he's
great
been
ball
playing
striker.
well. Now Pinehurst number 2, I don't know, I've never been there. But what they're talking about is they have revamped Pinehurst number 2, where it was at one time 5, 6, 7 years ago, it had grown into a beautiful. It's beautiful now, but I mean it was less traditional than what they wanted. So they decided to take it back to what the essence of the design was when they built it. And now they've taken it back. They've taken a bunch of trees out. They've made it fairways and wasteland, native area where it's sand and sparse grass, what they call wiregrass or something like that. And so, for those pros, I mean, they get over there, it takes a chance. Sometimes if they miss a fairway, it takes a chance to hit the green in regulation. So, it's going to take a premium on driving accuracy.
Absolutely, and those greens are going to be firm and fast, and, it's
Speaking of Wyndham Clark after his first round, he goes, hey, these are almost unplayable now. And this is just now, the first of the week.
Right.
If it gets hotter and drier, it's going to be even worse.
It will, yeah.
It'd be like petting on this concrete here if they don't watch it.
Exactly. I don't know if the wind blows there, what's typical of that, but you add anything to that, or haven't seen the forecast, but it'll be
It reminded me
exciting.
I saw a thing on Phil Mickelson that the U.S. Open, one of the greens, I forget when it was so fast that, and he was out of it, but he putted and the ball was rolling off the green and he just putted it barely and it kept going and kept going. He ran over there and putted it while it was moving.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember that.
He decided he didn't want to mess with this anymore.
Right.
I'm just
That's
putting
a
it
quick
back.
way to do it.
But anyway, it's going to be interesting. You know,
Always.
Colin Morikawa, Hideki Matsuyama, Sabith Thagala. I mean, those are some people that they're calling long shots. I mean, you know, Victor Hovland, Max Homa. I mean, those are all possible winners of this tournament if Scotty Scheffler stubs his toe. You know, and the way he's playing right now, it doesn't look likely. But golf is golf. Everybody knows that you can have one bad round. You know, now he's had a bad hole.
Right.
That's about all. He's
That's it.
been able to limit.
Had a birth of his child, you know, and just kept rolling. It's just, you know, changing his life and just
Well, a lot of
tells me that he's, you know, he's pretty connected. He's got things, you know, off the golf course, you know, where he's comfortable too, and I think that says a lot.
Anybody that's had a child knows how much it changes your life, and to be grounded that much in spite of that. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens, and I'm happy to watch that and see it unfold. So let's tell them one more time how they can get a hold and find out more about the trails.
Absolutely. You can call, of course, 405-364-3790 or visit trailsgolf.com.
And I'm going to pick Colin Morikawa as my dark horse. He's not a dark horse. I think he's second or third favorite. So it's not like I'm picking.
But Scotty's
hey, he's a dark horse compared to Scotty. Hey, that's going to do it for the Oklahoma Sports Report. We'll see you next time on the Oklahoma Sports Report.